This is my first time trying out fry bread, and here's how it turned out. First, I added 4 cups of flour to my bowl. Some people use their hands, but I used a little cup. I used 2 tablespoons of baking powder. I was using a teaspoon, but I fixed it and put 2 tablespoons. I used about 1 to 2.5 cups of water in total. Here I am reading the recipe for reference since it's my first time. I wanted to make sure I did it right. So now I'm mixing it up, mixing all the dry ingredients and making a mess, of course. Now I'm adding the water. I was supposed to add it as I went, but I just added the 1 cup and I started mixing it. Of course, I took off my ring so I didn't get it dirty. And I started mixing up really good. It was getting sticky, so I added more flour as I went. So I just kind of, went by instinct. I let it sit for 30 minutes and then I separated them into balls. Then I started to shape them with my hands. It's kind of like making a tortilla. Now you can give that dough a good little slap. I started getting stressed out here because I didn't know if I was doing it right. And it was like sticky and I just didn't know if I was doing it right, but I just added more flour and that helped, and I was able to shape them the way I wanted to, and it looks cute now. So once you have your bread shaped the way you want it to, you can put canola oil on the pan, and I started frying them, and I fried them until they were crispy on both sides. I had my husband help me, and here's my black beans, fry bread, and my ground beef. I put avocado, black beans, ground beef, lettuce, tomato, cheese, green salsa, and sour cream. And here's my first bite. It was so good and fluffy. It reminded me of a tostada. But yeah, that was my first time making it, and I feel like I worked really hard on it, and it feels good, making something delicious and then eating it within 5 minutes. It was so good. You should definitely try it.